Hello everybody, this is Spirelli and welcome back to Whispers of a Machine, where we're finally gonna go into that museum. It's been teased from day one. Video 1. And now it's video 6, I think? So let's see what we have here. I mean, there's gotta be some lore.
This facility has been deemed compliant with the Third Decree, 12th Amendment, on November 4th, 79 AR. Path of the Pilgrim. Kind of an odd name for an exhibition about the collapse. It's hard to think that most people had several of these in their homes once upon a time.
They're all the same, okay. Let's press a button. Yay, I love museums that lets you press buttons.
The collapse occurred on what we now refer to as Year Zero AR, Anno Reducto, Year of the Collapse. During this time, AI was involved intimately in every part of our lives. The typical family could not be sustained without it for more than a few weeks. A coalition of anti-technology, anti-globalist, and religious movements, referred to as the human wave, reached a critical mass due to a series of AI incidents across the globe. A growing fear of the singularity, mainly proposed by Voice for Human Progress, VFHP, was a contributing factor, as were proven hardware faults in widespread robotics across the globe. On June 2nd, the Third Decree UN resolution was passed, declaring that all AI was scheduled to be discontinued over a course of 10 years. An observant reader may notice that this definition is different from the Third Decree we live by today, wherein CPUs are completely outlawed. This is because the Third Decree has been amended 12 times. However, the phasing out period for AI did not proceed as planned, and we now enter an era in which there are large holes in our historical records. But we do know that there was a massive worldwide blackout, rendering most computer chips and processors in the world unusable. Contemporary scholars have theorized about what exactly caused this sudden change. If it was a deliberate large-scale attack, an unintended consequence of the ongoing shutdowns, or if there could be natural causes, such as solar flares. The evidence is scarce, and the lack of global communication and infrastructure, not to mention the struggle for daily survival, has made truth-seeking in this matter extraordinarily difficult. Regardless, the end result was clear. From that day, the old world was no more. In the dark, we took our first stumbling steps as truly free humans, surrounded by our mountains of dead machines.
Okay. This is a very different future because usually in the future everything is like super robotics and everything. This is parts of it because it has the augmentation, which is usually a step up from the robotics, which is when you can put robotic parts into the human body, connect them, and enhance the human capabilities. But in this world, there's no robotics, there's no artificial robots, no artificial intelligence. That's all the same history text. But there is augmentation.
A regeneration pod kept people healthy and energetic. No idea what this is. Must have been some kind of local thing. I remember reading about some military experiment gone haywire in these parts. Maybe this is it.
Let's press the button for it. That was unimpressive.
I'm pretty sure these were flown autonomously, and that some famous world leader got killed by hackers who took control of her vehicle. A terrorist group claimed responsibility, and there was a bloody civil war.
Whoa! The globe. It's not flat?
Looks like this is modeled from how the world looked pre-collapse. There's no crack caused by the Hyperloop failure, and the crater field is nowhere to be seen.
Okay, interesting. So the whole world is different. How far in the future is this?
Wow, this thing must have been fearsome back in the day.
Yeah. The leg is twice your size. No, the leg is your size. can't do anything else while I press the button. That is pointing to this. Why is Maya's DNA not on anything here if this is her exhibition? There has to be something here. I mean, the military robot points to this dude, but... Okay, let me maybe... Is this read different history text? But otherwise I looked
The
at
human
everything.
wave was a loose affiliation of political and religious movements with the supreme goal of eradicating AI. It is widely considered to be the largest single cause of the collapse. Post-collapse, the movement continued its activities to some extent up to 4AR, but gradually lost its ability to maintain any larger operations due to the extensive deglobalization. Over time, the subgroups of the human wave splintered back into their original factions. Some, having accomplished their goals, ceased to exist completely. Others, like the Church of Epos, Earth Preservation Orthodox Society, were formed to find a new place in a post-collapse world. Due to the third decree, AI today is practically non-existent outside sanctioned laboratory conditions. Fringe terrorist groups such as the Conduit and End Protocol, EP, still try to resurrect AI, but have been successfully fought and nearly wiped out by authorities. Critics of the nanosubstance Blue claim that despite it lacking CPUs, it is a form of intelligent neural network warranted to be included in the third decree. Defenders of Blue tend to cite the Fourth Amendment, where transhumanism efforts in the form of human augmentation are declared legal. However, the Fourth Amendment was written before the discovery of Blue, when primitive mechanical and cybernetic implants were the only options for human augmentation.
Interesting. So there used to be like the more mechanical augmentation that I talked about earlier, but nowadays they have the blue. I can't really... It feels weird that there wouldn't be anything to do here.
Path of the Pilgrim. Kind of an odd name for an exhibition about the collapse.
Pilgrim's Prayer! I'm invigorated by my faith. I gaze at the skies to ensure the path is clear. I strike down my foes. This one is the military. I am nearing my goal and I press on for another full day. Found you, God. They finally rest their side. What do we have here? Stars, household, healing, drone, hovercraft, clove. I don't know what invigorated means, so I have a slight problem there, because I gaze at the skies. There's a star map, so 2 is stars, 3 is military. I'm nearing my goal. That could be the hovercraft. Invigorated by my faith. Kind of just... I'll use the healing tank for that because household robots don't really, like... Neither is a drone. Like, those two things don't really have anything to do with faith, so... The stars... The military... and the hovercraft. I thought I had it, but that was the same effect that we had before. Okay. Invigorated, whatever it means by faith, it must be the healing, because I'm not invigorated by faith and there's cleaning robots. Okay, so discuss. I'm nearing my goal, and I press on for another full day. Is that the globe? Another full day. A full day is one rotation? I just thought nearing my goal might be meant like reach a specific destination. But maybe the important part there is a full day, which would be turning this around. Oh! Man, for a second I was super disappointed, and now I'm super excited and giggly. So what does the invigorated mean? Is it like healed?
Wow, impressive lab. There's gotta be a whole bunch of third-degree infractions in this place. Maya must have conducted her secret illegal experiments here.
Wait. She was producing something. The pharmatas, the mushrooms, they were turned into something. Scanner. Maya. Oh, there. Is this a code? Wait, but so the textbooks say it's not only robots that are illegal, it's also CPUs, which means you can't have computers.
Various technical drawings. Some of them look similar to the womb tank.
So I did it together, and Katharina and Carl basically are the biological parents.
Equations of some kind. I can't make sense of them. It smells awful. This must have been here since Maya was killed. This place was set up to be private. Makes sense, given the circumstances. There were a couple of tapes here.
Type 1 and Type 2.
Various tools for electronics and mechanical work.
Anything we might use?
Dirty laundry, presumably Maya's. Seems like she made herself comfortable down here. This might be useful, but it looks a bit heavy. I'll leave it here until I find a reason to pick it up.
Valid.
A big bucket filled with some kind of tubes. A few different machines for working with audio. Looks like I can play audio tapes here.
I'll do that in a second. Just wanna finish looking at stuff.
This computer must require some kind of hardware key.
Huh.
Herbal tea. Maybe from Maya's garden upstairs. An electronic headset of some kind. Looks turned off.
Device.
Appears to be a wireless data reader of some kind. A wall filled with machines. There has to be plenty of illegal technology in here.
Okay. I'd say, smart as I am, that we start with Type 1.
In a dream, I was summoned by the Acer. I had been chosen to create a new god, and her name was Huldra. She would be conjured in my mind, and the creed, at long last, would become manifest. I awoke in tears, and this vision has stuck with me ever since.
This woman doesn't sound very sane.
What? There was a god.
An AI superintelligence would essentially be indistinguishable from a god. Infinite intelligence leads to infinite knowledge, and by extension, infinite power. Illness, suffering, even death itself could be turned into obsolete concepts. And what is a god, if not one who has reign over life and death?
Yeah, those are conduit ideas, all right.
It's interesting because if in like the media you look at super AIs, they always turn evil. Like, I don't know, the first thing that comes to mind would be, for example, iRobot, where it's like they have basic laws and then they misuse them to be able to kill humans for the sake of humans or something like that. And here it seems to be like a super AI would mean that they could heal people. Okay. So I have written down that we need a photo for the robot guy. Oh, and I want to go to the apartment because I want to check out whether, like, I don't know whether it works that way, but they said that if they catch somebody, they will have somebody there to see whether they can catch somebody. So this was the pictures. I need a picture. Come on.
Pictures of teachers and staff decorate the wall. Some are from way back when the school was founded. No names anywhere, though. There are a number of women here who could be Katerina, but it's hard to be sure without something specific to go on.
Are you looking at the
Okay,
picture?
let's see if I can find any similarities between any of these women and the picture I have.
It's
Oh,
always a
right
bit...
here. Same brass necklace. This has got to be her. All right, I took the picture. Perhaps someone will recognize her.
Okay. It's always a bit difficult because, like, we have the picture in our inventory to show it to people, but I assume that she knows what it looks like and she will just recognize her because she also mentioned that necklace earlier, but she needed to look at that again, I guess. And we have to talk to the robot again. Let's get it over with. Hey, Walter.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
Do you know this woman?
Oh, her. I sometimes spot her off the beaten path, actually.
You do? Where?
By the junk heap. Dunno what business she's got there, but I notice her sometimes when I collect parts. She thinks nobody sees her, all sneaky and quick. But I've got keen eyes.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Walter. I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
I was about to say he didn't use his robot once, and I was very proud of him, but... So, the junk heap. Oh, girl and boy.
Looks like he's holding some kind of map.
Hey, you wanna go do something? I'm tired. Let's just hang out.
You wouldn't be tired if you ate
Let's see
Who
here.
are you? My dad?
It's a map of a secret hideout of some kind. Looks like the entrance is hidden behind a fridge in the east junk pile, just past the tunnel.
Interesting. I have supervision.
Hey, kids.
hey.
Oh, he's
Theo,
from school.
That's the lady that Miss M...
Shut up, Alicia.
Now, wait a minute. Alicia, is it? You know Miss M?
Of course we do, ma'am. We're kids. She's our teacher.
Yeah, we just know her from school and stuff.
Right. So you haven't seen Miss M around today, have you?
Nope.
Well, I have a few questions for you.
Am I gonna ask the kids about the murder?
So Katerina is your teacher, right?
Nuh-uh. Our teacher's name is Melinda, but she prefers Miss M.
You know, I need to find Miss M really badly. Do you know where she would go if she was ever in trouble?
I don't know.
We have no idea, ma'am.
I don't really know what to ask them about because they're like kids.
I doubt these kids know anything about that.
I don't really want to ask them about the murders.
So, did you guys ever hang out with Maya Strand?
Hang out? No way. She didn't really like kids.
She liked me sorta, but this one time, she got real angry with Alicia.
Oh yeah? Why?
I just wanted to try all her stupid stuff.
Alicia was like running around and pressing all the buttons, and Maya totally freaked out.
That sucked. I was just messing around and she started yelling at me.
Yeah, Maya used to be fun. When we were little, she'd talk about history and stuff.
Now she only talks to herself, like a crazy lady.
Not anymore. She's dead, Allie.
Okay, whatever. Sorry, I guess.
And Carl?
Do you know what happened yesterday to a man named Carl?
My friend told me that somebody murdered him with a knife. I bet it was totally gross.
I bet you wouldn't say that if you saw it for real, Theo. You'd just be sad.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh? Just like when we found that dead bird.
Shut up. That was different.
Do you know Leonard Dahl?
Who?
He was... Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Because I don't know his connection to this yet. I know that Carl and Maya worked on the same thing. No, they don't know Leonard, they don't know the key.
That's all I
Should be
need,
good.
kids.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
So, where did he say? Go here and behind the fridge?
Old shipping containers, neatly stacked. They look fairly intact. Maybe this area used to be a loading dock, and they precede the junk heap itself. Cute outfit. Must have taken forever to knit. Old pre-collapse cars, likely stripped of all usable parts at this point. Oh, there's some kind of switch under here.
Huh.
There we go.
Nice. Kinda claustrophobic.
Can't get too close. That's really high voltage. I need to find someone who knows their way around electronics.
Oh, come on, don't make me talk to Walter again.
It's a hefty pneumatic arm, used to push that refrigerator open. There's a sticker on the transformer it's connected to, saying 215 volts to 240 volts. I'll write it down.
Well, let's get out of here then. I can't go any further. Bicycle.
I'm surprised I haven't seen many bicycles around. Should be a good mode of transportation around Nordsund. A big old combustion engine exhaust. You don't see many of those around these days. Old pre-collapse cars. Old pre-collapse...
Okay, so there's two cars, but it doesn't matter what one I look at. Okay, so I need to write down fridge, junk yard. I like in this game that it's not 100% like linear because you have multiple things to explore. Eventually you'll have to do all of them.
Not sure where that door leads.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. No, wait. Shopping district. I want to go
Allie?
back to...
Feeling rested yet?
Not really.
Talking to him again. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
Hey, do you know your way around electronics?
No way! He just happened to accidentally construct a store filled with robots. Let me guess, you flunked Deduction 101?
Don't mind him. Yes, I do know a thing or two about that.
A thing or two?
Well, great. I need you to come with me to disconnect the power to a thing. A trap.
Oh, I'd love to help, but I can't leave the store like this. Got an important customer today. Why don't you check with Lisa over by the museum? She can probably help you out.
The woman who was fixing that broken power pole?
Yeah, that's her.
All right, thanks.
That makes sense.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
That makes sense, but I didn't even think of her. It's because we didn't have many interactions before. So do I follow down on this road, or do I quickly check? What did I want to check? Right, whether we caught the lady. And I also kind of want to see who that spy is that they planted there to figure it out. Huh. He's not around. The janitor's not around. And the door's still unlocked.
There's that red light again. Something must be wrong.
Chamber status. About 13 days.
Oh, the tank is nearly out of nutrients. I should keep an eye out for a replacement canister.
Oh, in the museum there was one. Yeah, you don't need to ask anybody about that. We found one in the hidden room behind the museum, and he said you don't want to take it because it's kind of heavy. But there's nobody here. Like, you know, janitors standing around would have been perfect for checking whether somebody comes into the place, but there's nobody. Or are they so good at hiding that even I can't detect them with my enhanced vision? I got super strength and enhanced vision and all the things. Plus, if I'm here already, I can ask Lisa. This one, right?
Good. I think this is what I need for the womb tank.
Yeah, because that's what she made upstairs.
Feels empty.
Oh. Well, before you said it was super heavy. Pick one. Anyway, we just need to go upstairs. Because you have all the mushrooms planted for that, I think. We just need to figure this out.
All right, all filled up.
Oh, that was easy. That was a one-step process. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, there's an electrified fence in the junk heap. I'd like to disconnect it.
Oh, you should be able to do that from the power station just outside the entrance. Here, you can borrow this key to open the door.
Great, thanks.
Huh, that was easy. So let's feed the blue baby. I'm so wondering. 8 months, 18 days, like. Is it exactly 9 months that a baby needs, or is that more of like a rule of thumb?
All right, red light gone. Must have done the trick. Looks like things are working out okay for you in there.
Come up with a nickname or stay professional detached. I'm analytical, aren't I? I need to pick a lane. I'll stay professional.
Makes you think, doesn't it? Seeing a baby like this?
Yeah. It reminds me of everything that happened before.
Same here. But you know, it's not too late.
It is for you, Alex.
It is?
Well, yeah. You're dead.
I am, but you're not. You still have time to make up for what we lost.
Having children is what I always wanted. Perhaps I could go at it alone.
If anyone can do it, it's you.
Painful memories. I should resume my search for Katerina.
Set up in a way where it's like she actually sees him. She isn't just thinking of him or thinking of like the memories or anything. She actually sees him. Okay, we have the voltage node, we have the key, but I think I'm gonna stop it here. Because now we have to go back to the junkyard, but once we do that, we have a whole area to explore. And that will probably take some time. So let me just walk a bit closer. And I think we can just end it right here at this anatomically correct statue. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part with more crawling through tunnels behind fridges, I guess. It's fun stuff.